Alright folks, DrewTube back again today with another video. Today is the morning after Storm Amy. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. It's plastered everywhere anyway. So, currently feeding the cows. There's been a few messes this morning, I think you could call it. I've made an absolute dick of reversing that. Anyway, some messes from rubbish getting blown about the place, trees down everywhere round about. Malt lorry got to us very late last night because it was struggling to get up. Power went out, I think it was around, what would it have been? It would have been 5:45. It kind of went off just at the end of the milking when we were hosing up, and then it flickered back on for a minute, so we weren't too bad getting caught out that way, but we had to get the generator going after that because the milk wasn't getting cooled, which is very, very important, because if the milk's not at the right temperature then the milk won't get lifted. So the generator is still on, so not sure when the power's going to come back. Anywhere I've looked says it could be 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock on the 6th, which I'm hoping's not true. But then again, electricity prices and all that, they might actually work out cheaper using the diesel generator. But again, not ideal. Yeah, so I'm going to get a look around later properly of the farm and see what's broken, what's blown away, what's gubbed. Probably need to go around the cattle and make sure that the young stock and whatnot are still in their fields. But yes. This tractor's still not going great. I mean, does that sound good to you? Oh dear. We are looking at getting it sorted, but it's taking its time. The main thing that's wrong with this tractor right now is it's building up with pressure when it's struggling, and then it stalls and then won't start again. So, and then there's smoke coming out the dipstick and the breather pipe. So there's something to do with the piston ring and whatnot. There's pressure building up in the crank. So she's really needing sorted. The starter's a bloody big problem too, but that's not ideal either. So she's needing a bit of work done to her. So I've seen somebody asking about how the cows are getting on and that, because I don't talk about them all that much. So basically, I don't really talk about them all that much because every time I do, my views drop. Or working with cattle, my views drop, but I'm looking to try and get back into posting more about my cows, because it is a dairy farm after all. It's not all about the machinery. So let's make a start now. So the cows are doing reasonably well. We don't push our cattle too hard. Basically, our cows aren't pure Holsteins, so we're not expecting miracles out of the amount of milk they're going to produce, because they have quite a bit of Friesian through them. I'm trying to get a bit more Holstein through them, but all that takes time. But you don't know what to do really, because the biggest baller of it all is you're putting all your eggs in one basket really, you know. So at the moment the beef's saving our necks, So any cross cattle that we put away to the market, or you know, away for fattening, saving our skin at the moment because the milk price isn't doing too well, and we're actually due well, I thought we were due a milk increase, but I think it's actually heading for a drop because of certain issues. We've not had that as of yet, but we're really not looking forward to that outcome, because we're just skimming by the way we are, really. The big sheds in the back, I've no further forward with that because we're not flush, you know. If the milk price was doing well, we would have invested more in it, but as things stand, we are not any further forward with it at the moment because we can't afford it. We don't know what we can and can't do because it's so unreliable. So we're just biding our time. We're in no rush. Well, we are in a rush. I want it up and done, you know, but that's just the attitude that you'd expect, you know. But it's not as simple as that. Milk price needs to get better before we think about it, so we don't put ourselves in a hole and then we're constantly scrambling trying to get out of it. So that's that kind of thing. Smashed. I just realised I never actually spoke about how many litres they're averaging at the moment. So they're currently averaging about 24, but we're hoping to up that slightly and get them really going. But aye, they're not going to be alright for what we're giving them and that, and what they're getting off the silage. So just trying to be efficient, you know. Got 2 bull in here. But aye, we could always be doing with better. I'm looking hard into how to get more milk out of the cows, and it all starts from calf. So it's a long-term thing, you know. So you need to calf to heifer. That's the main bit to get your cows to the highest level of efficiency. So I'm looking into that to try and see what I can do to help improve the breed and get more out of our cows. They're doing alright the way they are, but it's just margins are getting even tighter, so you need to start thinking harder, you know. So as you can see here, we've got a hell of a cattle to calve. They're actually being separated into this pen on the left, the ones that are just a bit further away, so it's so that the pen doesn't get as shitty as quick, basically. But they're on their very special diet to try and give them the most potential for milk. Next door we've got a couple of heifers. She's got a bit of a sore foot, so I'm not really wanting to show you her because that doesn't happen here. But she's out of Starboy. She's got an amazing udder, and we're hoping she comes in and calves down well and with a lot of milk. You know, so we're really focusing on getting the heifers in quicker into a better diet a few months before the calve, and then get them on this for 21 days before the calve. A lot of folk I know, they feed straw in their diet for the calving lot. Just with our setup, it's not that easy. So we're not doing that at the moment. It's something I really want to do. I've tried doing it a lot, even last year, but it's just the kind of yard we've got in that, it's no easy. We really need a bit that we can put chopped straw and have it sitting ready to scoop into, or put a bale, you know. If it gets to that point I've got, area to do so, I will start doing it again, but right now it's not, and we can't really leave bales because then you're wasting straw. It's not that easy, so at the moment this is what we're doing, and then we'll get them into the straw diet later if possible. So aye, at the moment still out of power, still no phone signal, generator still going like fuck, trees doing run about. Aye, big problem with the trees doing run about here. It's a big area of we've been hit hard, but I know there's other areas of the country that have been hit potentially harder. But we have been hit with that many storms this year that I think anything that was going to blow away has blew away on farm. You know, we've been alright with the roofs, but I mean up the road at our other farm where we keep the combine, you can see it there. The Dutch barn there, it's missing some sheets, so I don't know if any more has come off it or not yet, not been up, so that's potentially more heartache, don't know yet. But saying that, I think we've come off not too bad, really. Thankfully, thank God. Aye. Anyway, that's us all up to date, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you like that, please subscribe. My name is Drew, and I'm posting fairly regular. Wow, why is that so hard to say? Jesus. Aye. That'll do.